It's creativity time. Get up, get the fuck up, get up, get up, get up. It's Friday. It ain't much to do. You ain't got no job. You trying to make some money. You don't know how to do that. Get your ass up, make some content. The fuck up, make some videos. Get up. Get up. Get up. I did my part. I got up. I'm up. And I heard I get what I want. I heard that. And I was singing and I said, I get what I want or something like that. I get what I want what I get or something like that. I get what I want. And I'm gonna tell you something. Spiritually, I want to talk about the people that I've been speaking about in my energy. This is very things that I've been observing while I'm going through this spiritual consciousness state. Okay, spiritual consciousness state. And let me put my phone up, y'all, cause I got my coffees and tea. Y'all get your coffees and tea. Come on in. But I fixed my stuff already. My little spread still on my still down or whatever on my couch. So I'm still chilling. Okay, it's Friday. I ain't got nowhere to go. Ain't no sense in me getting up and getting all cute. Like, you get what you get. And bitch, don't throw a fit today. Okay? Don't throw a fit today. I'm in my chill mode. And because I'm always up doing something or whatnot, it's okay to relax. Okay? It's okay. Relax. Chill. You ain't got to get all the way up. Okay? You can lay in the bed and do some content. Okay? You ain't got to get all cute. You know. Okay? They even got a little TikTok saying I woke up like this. Okay? Do one of them TikTok. Do something. Do something creativity. So, I decided to get up and start my morning with you all, somewhat. Okay? Now, I want to say this, and I want to bring this to your guys' attention. When you have people in your energy and you start realizing how these people will start to get bold, to figure out a way to keep doing little tasky things towards you, to prevail, to speak on them, form of like stealing energy, trying to steal peace from you, right? Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what I end up doing. I end up sitting here on my couch, and I can literally hear this person like telepathically talking. Like, not telepathically talking to me, but I can it's like, I don't know if they're saying this is what they're saying, or this is how they were feeling, but I feel like that was how they was feeling because last night I had made me some coffee. And how would I say this? I don't want to sound rude to you all, but I just got to tell it for what it is. And I don't like to add nothing extra onto that. So I got to be cautious what I say because I don't want nobody to feel like, oh, you're lying, oh, she lying on me, or she's telling a lie. That's not what that fuck that was. That was me hearing exactly what the fuck I heard. And I'm exposing it. And y'all, I'm sitting here. And I had went in the kitchen to make me some coffee. And I was like, I want a snack, I want to eat, or whatever. And then I'm looking at what I got. I'm like, I'll wear everything tomorrow. Like, I'll keep me some coffee, relax. I need to go to bed. Y'all, I done fucked around and was like, every time I get ready to go to bed, I'm like, why I can't go to sleep? Like, what is the problem why I can't go to sleep? And I got the clear course in my hair. And it's like, I can hear my person in my, false person in my energy, and they're like, crystal out your head. I'm like, oh shit. And I'm feeling all in my motherfucking head for the crystal. I'm like, damn. And get this crystal. And so I pulled the crystal out my hair, put it down, and I kept saying to myself, I'm not going to bed with my head uncovered. And I can feel them like astral projecting in here. Like I can feel people like pulling on my mental, trying to attack my psyche. I could feel them like tapping with my third eye, like somebody was like pressing on my eye, you know. And then I got up to fix my coffee. I don't know if my phone rung, something. I ended up coming back to my room, and I had put my water in the microwave, and I went in my room and closed the door, and I just started to like get this craze of, like, um, like irritation, but not just part of irritation. It was like excitement. It was like excitement, really happiness, happening, transpiring, or whatever. And I'm like, why am I feeling so happy? Like, you know, I start tapping in, like, what the fuck? Like, it's damn near 2 o'clock in the morning. Like, what the fuck am I, you know, childlike energy popping out at this time of night? You know, I'm chill mode, you know, and I really want to go to sleep. I'm sleepy. So I'm like, because I had to take the crystal out of my head, out the coffee kind of winds me down to relax, to go to sleep. I don't know about everybody else. It can wake you up, whatever, whatnot. Hey, everything is, don't float to everybody, but okay. So y'all, I went through that moment, and I heard, like, it's like every time I go in the bathroom, like she's trying to do this, it's the same shit, y'all. Like, I don't know if I have announced it to you guys, but when I go to the bathroom, like, they're saying little tasket shit while I'm in the restroom, and I can't remember exactly what she said, but I remember, like, oh, she gonna tell this or that, and she was singing this song like I'm a mean girl, a bad girl, or something like that, and in the back of my mind, I said something about God. God will, and I started seeing like little like bright figures come in my room, and I said, I see you, and she's gonna say telepathically, say that's your ancestors, and I didn't say nothing, cause one thing about me, like, I'm not giving you what you desire from me. Like, if that makes sense. Like, you know how people try to harvest from you? You know what I mean? And I closed my eyes. I remember sitting in my room, and I closed my eyes for a minute because I ended up being on my phone. My coffee was in the microwave, y'all. I didn't want to get up to go get my coffee. I was just stuck in the phone, you know. And I just, you know, I have a stubborn mode in me where I'm in my phone. I'm in my phone. Like, you're not going to tell me what to do. I'm breaking this cycle with this person trying to do it. And I'm going to tell you what she said. She kept telling me to go get your coffee, go get your coffee, go get your coffee. I said, man, I'm not getting up. I got my own mind. I'm doing what the fuck I want to do or whatever. And when I got up to get my coffee, it was like a form of a strong urge. Like, yeah, I get what I want, but what you saying you get is what I want, and that's my coffee. So it's like a childlike energy, kitty, petty, manipulative. Petty, like, but you grown, but you know what you do. But it's like, I'm innocent, so I can attack. I'm innocent, but I can do this. And it was like a form like that, like, who gonna do this? She's talking shit now, like, who gonna stop me? Who gonna do this? Baby, you transforming already. What is you talking about? What is you talking about? Well, it's pointless to even for me to even go back and even acknowledge it, but I have to fulfill the truth. And so I go get my coffee, and I can feel like a migraine trying to come up on me, and I'm like, oh, I would rebuke that. Like, you ain't got no power over me. You're powerless, and I'm letting you know. Like, I'm telepathically telling, like, you're powerless. You have no authority over me. And I could sense, like, he's sitting there. He's like, oh yeah, like he started talking like Flawed actually was talking telepathically. So I'm like, yeah, you feel it. I know you feel it or whatever. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, you're powerless. Like, you're pointless. It's a point of wasting time. Even saying anything. And then I kept watching these bingo videos, kept popping up on my timeline. And it starts to feel like rewarding for me to see them like pull the tabs back. I don't know if you guys ever went to bingo and you have the little tags where you win $1 or you win, you know, a horse, you know, that's double or whatnot or what have you. I was watching it, and I started snapping to reality, but I was watching because it was like a satisfying, you know, to see them win or sit there and just, you know, they gamble, whatever. And I said, I don't even like to spend my money on gambling. I started snapping to reality, like, as I said, like, you was, like, they're like, It was just a force of energy, okay, a force of head to do something that didn't fit me. So I went from that, y'all, to me actually. I believe I ended up making a video, and in the middle of me doing that, it seemed like to me I was just kind of up from there. But I said I had closed my eyes, y'all. I seen a woman or a man. I don't know. I couldn't really make out who it was that I saw, but I feel like by me being up at night, I'm being protected, spiritually protected from something about the dream state, the dream world. And how would I say this? I was up, but I closed my eyes. I say, cause why am I up? I'm being protected from something or whatever. And I closed my eyes just to tap in to see, was I really being protected from something? And I'm gonna tell you what I could see. I seen a guy. He was sitting there. It's like he had a black hoodie on, and the hoodie was a long sleeve hoodie, and he was actually like looking at me. He was just sitting there looking at me. Like they was just staring at me, watching me. I didn't get scared. I didn't freak out. I didn't even care to close my eyes again, but I kept seeing like this spiritual door. Okay? And every time I talk about it, it pops up because I was looking for it just now. When I said, I kept seeing the spiritual door. And I see it. The door is before me. But every time I looked at it, it was like the door was tearing apart. It was being destroyed. So I don't really know too much about doors or spiritual doors or whatever. I don't know if this is what somebody has projected out on me or put in towards my vision. But I honestly feel like it's a spiritual thing. I feel like it's about God and the divine allowing me to see that a door that's been placed upon me of opportunities or success. These doors that they revealed upon me are being destroyed. Are like blocking my success, blocking my movement, blocking my path, trying to guide me a direction that these people want me to go. Because I looked at my phone the other day, and I saw Port Neches houses like on my page, and I said Port Neches, like who want to live in Port Neches? And I'm not being like funny or like sarcastic or anything, but I don't know nothing about Port Neches. So why would I be moving somewhere close to a familiar area where I know people dibble and dab and feel comfortable in what they do? And I just kept like looking at this, and I looked at the videos. Not the video, but the pictures of the houses and stuff. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, these people, it's not me giving these people credit, but if a person trying to route them own selves and somebody's trying to reroute you, trying to bring you towards their demise to keep controlling tabs on you, that's not what your divine mission is. Because I'm going to tell you something, when you live in small towns, there's more people that have more control over you. When you're in a bigger city, you got more options and opportunities. You're not to be limited, and someone wants to limit you. And you got the sight to see. We are real, true divine beings. We're not to be played with. And people's like, okay, we want to direct her here. She's not going to be directed there. She don't want to go there. And it's like at this point, everybody that's zoomed in and focused on you trying to route your path, they don't even know the trouble that's ahead. They don't. There's too many people worried about, oh, well, which way she going or which way she want to go. Like, some people just, they feel like they can run you. And baby, messing with a chosen one, even the darkest witches I don't watch their videos. And they tell you, that's I read on there, she said, the blue sheet of not a high priest, she says a blue sheet of a dark, what she call it, star seeds, a blue sheet, they're dark or something like that. They said, like, she was like they bloodlines or something, like, as I say, we're dark and we evil, because the way that these witches in real life comes in, they do things on a smooth tip. Okay, now I can, me being a star seed and spiritual light worker, I can address some of that, what this lady said. And I'm not speaking like it's a bad thing. We're kind people in this reality. We're very kind. We're very respectful. We're very loving. We're nurturing. We're healers. We're sweethearts. Like literally sweethearts. We are real sweet to the point where we see that you playing us, and we will keep that open mind about you. We'll have a place in our little heart for you. And we will treasure that. But we also set boundaries after so long. We will start speaking up for ourselves after so long. And when we start speaking up, because we done took a whole lot. And we're like those little, I'm not going to say tad demons, but we start fucking up shit and we ain't happy. We start tearing up some shit. We're the wrong type of people to hurt. Because it's like, I heard them saying that, yeah, when you got beef with us, you got beef forever. Yeah, that ever gonna be your eternal. See, some things just to be quiet on, because when I start to talking and speaking something and speaking values, that shit really happening. That shit really moving. See, people out here playing with timing. And guess what? We not on timing. We're a universal people. We're universal beings. See, what you call a spiritual awakening is not awakening us. That's your form of language. That's a form of word codes. That's not an awakening. That's us being asleep to your bullshit. Because it's a cycle that you like to keep when we awaken to the bullshit. So you try to figure out a new path, a new way to keep the situation going. Right? It's not an awakening. That's us being in a conscious state of being, how would I say this? Being in alignment with the plots. It's called a discernment. Y'all call that spiritual awakening. Well, they've been doing this for a long time, so what do we fuck should we respect? Anywho, so moving forward from all this BS, I had a dream. They were attacking me. I could hear them talking to me while I was going to sleep. And I could hear flawed in the third party. And sometimes you'll think that a person is there to be a gatekeeper, but they're like, it's like, I often was hearing them saying, like, she will attack me, or she will say something, or he'll do something, and like she will project it as to say he did it, and I would know she did it, but it was like a force of, no, I know he did it, he told me to do it type of energy. And it was like, well, not what she said. This was direct words. I would hear him telepathically say, not what she said. He listening to what I said. And he asking the third party what I said. And they in my energy. And she repeat what I said. And he be quiet. He don't say nothing. Or sometimes he'll say, yeah, that's what she said. Like, yeah. Yeah. And she said it for me. She said, it's like, what are you here for? It's like, what are you here for? So, while I'm sleeping, trying to go to sleep at this point, I'm like, I'm going to bed. So it's like, how would I say this? It was like, I heard them say, we switching timelines. We switching timelines. Like, we taking you back into such and such. So y'all, when I got up, my son called me. He's like, Mama, you need to change your music to this app. That's why you got good music, but Mama, you're not getting many views or this and that, or you're not blowing up on this music because you got you're on the wrong app. And I'm like, making a video yesterday. Well, last night I even talked about how my videos is on YT Music. My music made it there. I didn't load it there. They picked my music. They picked my song and they liked it. And they put it on that app. And I didn't know until I downloaded the app and I started listening to my music. And, you know, one day I picked up my phone and my shit is on this app. Now I'm supposed to be getting paid for that. Why I'm not getting a payout? Why I'm not getting paid for people to listen to my music? Everybody else gets paid for their music to be on that app. After so long, I believe you posted like you it's on there where you can apply to $8.99 or something a month for new music. New music that just comes out. I'm not getting paid for that. And my music been on there for almost 2 years. My song. And I played the song for y'all. And I let y'all see that it was on that app. So somebody's taking money. Somebody's benefiting off my shit. And I'm struggling. I ain't got shit in here, y'all. This is real, true, live shit. This is not a game. It's not a facade. This is not an act. This is not a put on. And you will probably be like, well, damn, that's fucked up. No, bitch, this is real shit. Ain't shit fucked up. Y'all fucked up. Y'all genuinely are fucked up people. Like, that's privilege. This is what you call me not being comfortable. Me being very uncomfortable in my own home, in my own my own community. So it's to make me uncomfortable, to make sure that I don't feel pleased or ease in no way whatsoever. Ain't got shit in here to feel comfortable with, and how. That's a whole other story. But I felt the need to express that because when people don't give a damn, when it's your turn and it's time for you to rise, you ain't gonna be able to give a damn. You're gonna have to do that same energy that they gave you, you're gonna have to give it right back. You are, because your spirit not like them. It's not. And when I say get that energy right back to them, meaning the way that they projected on you, the way that they saw that you hurt, and they kept coming down on you when you didn't have anything. That's the same way you're going to have to take to these officials that play with you in your face and act like they didn't know what was going on. And everybody came around to give messages or awareness, and it was actually ignoring what you were speaking on. It was more like, I hope you're paying attention to this situation over here. I hope you're not worrying about what actually is going on over here in your home or, around your home or what's being taken out your home. That's not important. Outside of this is what's important. I hope you're paying attention to, the people passing by and people, standing by, and the people that's, out here, like, really, watching you and plotting on you. I hope you're watching them outside, not in your home. But we understand that they're doing all these things, but I just need you to pay attention outside and not in your home. Whereas we really don't give a damn what they're doing to you in the house. We want you to see the kids. We want you to recognize the children, because this is nothing. Well, if my kids gotta be here, why it ain't nothing? But you telling me to watch me, look out another direction, and my focus is in my peace. My focus is me being comfortable and content in my home to hold a fort down for my child. Make it make sense. It ain't making sense. You want me to be aware of everybody else and not my own. But, she's on the phone. She's been talking to him since this morning, and, 333, and, you was just at work. Hoping to keep a position open where you can feed off of this energy. And you can take control and access by keeping a home open but still using people to come in and out. Open sesame. And I'm talking about the unit above me. Since I've been in here, they've been coming in there. Since I was in my living room, there's so much peace in here that they can't break that peace in here. They can't. All they can do is astral project and, this, that, they can't even attack me like talking about in here. It's too much peace. They can't stand the energy of that peace. Confirmation, my phone going off. So, moving forward. So, the dream that I had last night, they're always taking me back to what they feel like is so familiar. And the dream that I had, I was in a house. And in this house, it was a lady that used to live by my grandparents. And in this house, we were sitting down and we was talking. And I said, "Nah, remember when you used to be outside in the backyard and you used to cut the grass off the trees?" I remember, but I'm going to tell you something. Y'all don't know that lady. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know her like that. I'm going to tell you what used to happen. We were like young, and a lady named Esther Cassio, God bless her heart, she had passed away. Her birthday was May 29th, and my birthday was May 8th. And what she did, what she didn't have, she would often tell me to go to the lady next door to ask her. They was friends. They would call one another or whatnot, what have you. And so it was one day we didn't have a phone, like the phone broke. And I would go over there and ask her and say, "Hey, Miss Such and Such sent me over here to ask you, did you have an extra phone?" Because our phones would break in the house. Like I stated in my other video, they'll slap the phone down on the floor and the phone fucking break, and we didn't have no other phone. And I wasn't like I wouldn't be on the phone or that I would be hanging on. It's not like I would be sitting there on the phone all the time. I didn't have anybody to talk to, so I'm a kid. I'm not going to be on the phone, but my aunties was on the phone. Their kids would be on the phone. So I go over there, and I go get the phone. Ask her, do she have a phone or extra phone, house phone we can use? Sometimes she'll give us one. Sometimes she say, "Wait, come back," this, then, the third. So I go do that and I bring the phone back. But in this conversation, it was like they were reminding me like I was talking to her, having a conversation with her in the house, in her living room. Y'all never been in this lady's house. Never. Never been in that woman's house. Don't know how that woman's house look in the inside. But just that particular dream state, it was like I was there in her house. And we were in the living room, and it was like she was getting up and she was walking around in the house, and I was like, I was walking with her, talking to her, and I was telling her about the trees that she was cutting down in our backyard. And it was like as we was talking, it was like now wake up and I want you to remember that. Like, you remember how I was saying the trees were there are trees in my home. It's like someone wants to figure out, how would I say this? It's like today, Friday, and this person's been doing a lot of readings or getting a lot of clarity and peace and things like that, and I just want to come in and organize another attack, or I want to cyber up or just move some shit around and disturb this person's peace or mental state, kind of confuse her, this, that, and third. But you're going to the same places that I don't even know people in, that these people are assuming people that I know. That's how I know that these people don't have no room to keep lasting in my peace, in my energy. It's time to go. It's time to fucking go. Because I don't know this woman. Barely had 2 words to this lady. Barely. And that's no lie. So it went from that to me actually, I think I woke up, went to the restroom, something of that nature, but how would I say this? It's giving like a waste of time, a waste of energy. It's wasting people's time, wasting people's path. And the first thing I heard when I got up, I was sitting down, when I was laying down on my couch, and I said, man, they just waste their whole life doing spell work. They ruined their whole life doing spell work on me. That's what I woke up to. It was like as I say, like they were having a conversation. They was confessing to me, but they only let me listen to me keep what they said. And it's like I ruined my whole life doing spell work on you. But if you could have destroyed me and killed me, you wouldn't even be in that type of regret. Because if you had any type of regret or any type of remorse, you wouldn't be still doing what you're doing. You're being cut down and limited to what you're doing to me. If it was up to that person, they would have took me out anyway. So at the end of the day, I'm announcing, I'm speaking my truth, and I'm still moving forward. And I'm gonna tell you, in the middle of the dream, it was like you still dreaming. The dream was still there. I could see me there, and I walked out of the house, and I walked out the house, and I walked into a portal. I said, I'm escaping this. This is like the 3D. This is the Matrix. I'm not stuck in the Matrix. I'm leaving. And I walked out, and I turned around. It was a portal. I walked right into that portal, and I walked in the city of New York. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It was a whole bunch of people walking around. I walked into a shop and started shopping. And it was like, that's all you're gonna do? That was all you're gonna say? That's all you need to see. My plans is not what other people desire of me or what they want to know. I'm personal. I'm private. My path is my directions and what I choose to make it, not what you choose to want to see. If I limit something, if I put something in a short time, that's my choice. That's my purpose. That's what I desire to do. If I tell you I want you away from me, you're going to have to get away from me. If I say leave me alone, leave me alone. If I say I don't want you in my energy or in my space, get out my energy, get out of my space. I don't like you. I don't know you. You're not a help. You're not a peacemaker. You're a burden. You're a conflict. So if I know all of these things, why are you still there? Why you feel the right to feel the need to stay put in my energy? If I'm telling you I'm not comfortable with somebody coming in my house and taking my items out my house or taking things from me that I rightfully deserve to have, so that I can feel comfortable putting on, like clean underwears, brand new drawers or bras, something for a woman to feel peace, to feel like a woman in, fulfilled in, by having these things on. That's important for a woman, to have nice underwears on, to have a clean bra on, to have a clean, nice fit on. And every time I'm looking up, you coming in my home, you trespassing my property, taking my shit up out of here. Every time I'm in need, I gotta go beg and go run to another agency for services. Then you want to limit them for helping me. So, what's your point again? But they'll take it like I'm helping that person, but where the help at? Please let me know. I got a whole couch in the bedroom and a TV. I got a recliner in the living room. No table. Barely got food. Shoes. I can count on my hand how many shoes I got. I got 3 different decent outfits, and one of them, they done took that. So, what you doing again? Exactly. And fuck exactly. So just know everything that you gain from this situation is being stripped away. It's no more keeping what belongs to me. Cause I'm calling that shit back. And I'm not asking for it. I'm snatching it back. You want to keep it on a certain level or a certain extent. And now, like I said, was the other day, I was like, they doing all this trying to control this situation. Give me back my shit that you took from me. My inheritance, that my money, the mail that my grandparents them left me. Give me my shit back, because it's like, oh, well, I'm in control of whatever owed to you, and you say too much, I'm gonna call your son name in the spirit, and I'm gonna let you know, and then I'm gonna send the police and make them send your bitch ass a message, and not even that, I'm gonna send them back in your house and take your shit. Like, you're done. It ain't no room for you. You're done. You're done. So at the end of the day, when you see all of the narrative of what somebody doing in your life path purpose, you really start to see that they're empty. It's nothing there. I was looking at a video last night and a girl was getting a tattoo. And the first thing came to my mind was, I was looking at her. When you a seer and you have moles, because like everybody kept talking about, oh, she got these booty moles here, this detects who you are, and this and the third. Like, people so eager to worry about who people is and shit. Y'all come up with the same stupid ass tasks to the universe or to the divine when real shit is really out here happening. So y'all talking about moles to know who people are and what people got. When I saw that TikTok, I damn near wanted to scream. Like, y'all all gonna go do the same dumbass shit when these Jamaicans, I won't even say it like that. I'm gonna say it like this. When all these Indians and Samoans back here getting intelligent information to reveal certain path or certain situations or experiences. I'm gonna say, for instance, there's a new app that's coming out. Okay, and I'm gonna say it's on how to purchase a home, but it's a house app, and in this app, you connect with different agencies. You collaborate with them that help you. One person help you with your credit. The other person help you with the landscape, the modeling in the house, this, that, and the third. And these people are actually coming out, setting appointments with you, coming to your home. You're actually going out and meet them at certain residences to look at, and this, that, and the third. And this app just shows you, it's showing a breakdown of what's all you can do by showing a video. Okay? And in that app, it's showing you that what they can support you in that app. Right? Now, let's step back. Now, this is outside the USA. Now, let's go into the USA. Now, I have a new feature on TikTok social media platform. A new feature came up, and we're going to talk about beauty modes. And we want you all to post on what you think about the beauty modes, what detect these people beauty modes. Now, this is the spiritual side of it. Everybody trying to figure out about everybody spiritual beings and who these people are, who we are. Y'all already know who we are. So why y'all playing? Why y'all out here playing with people's intelligence? Why? Why? Ain't nobody talking about the 3, 6, 9 methods. Ain't nobody talking about the universal codes. But you're up here posting shit about modes. I just want you to snap into reality. Like, everybody can't be asleep. Everybody's conscious state cannot be sleep. And then they said, oh, you can get paid to make this content. You can get paid this amount of money to talk about this, that, and the third. So you rather go to sleep and talk about this instead of send it to a whole another timeline, or skip timelines, and bringing educational purposes into the situation instead of always something being spiritual, because educational purposes do matter. So instead of you trying to get information from Google to learn how to open up an app or how to work an app or what the opportunities from an app, you got to go and go read about modes and shit. It's just, the reality of this life. I just want you to tap in. These are things that you need to make content. You need a home to make content. You need a stable address to make content. Because you get rewarded after a while. You get certificates after a while. They mail them to your home. You start to be on a payroll after a while. Start to get W-2 forms after a while. Yeah. So, these people get all the technology things. How to work apps, how to create the apps. And they get... We're up here getting information about people's spirituality and modes and things like that. Okay. And then I told y'all a while back, I said, if they want to shut this whole world down, they made a movie of that. They can shut it down. You want to know why? Because everybody's in cahoots to get on the same bandwagon like everybody else. I pay you this if you do that. They go and do it. Now you got about 50,000 people doing the same thing for a little payout. And causing much damage at that, because they got all these people around. Now you in a community of people, and you got people verifying false witness to shit. You got a whole fucking collaboration against one person. Everybody relying on one person. Like, and we supposed to be stuck in the matrix of that shit. Not ascending, not being aware, don't know, oh, they just being nice. Oh, they just being racist. Oh, they just being ugly. Oh, they just want to harvest from me. No, bitch, they're trying to sacrifice you. Because why everybody wanting to just come at that one person? Ain't nobody in their right stable mind saying, this person don't do this person don't come out, this person da. Everybody put in a whole bunch of collaboration of people put a mask on them, and they didn't know the truth, and still proceed to go on. I'm not gonna be done for people. I'm not. Y'all got options. Y'all choose to be done. For what? Power, respect, and a miserable life, because the wicked don't never get rest. So if that's what you choose, that's them. But game over. It's over. It's over. And at the end of the day, it takes a real one to actually start speaking about situations of what we see instead of holding that shit back. Because a lot of people say, I want to hear people's stories. You'll get that. I want to hear these people's stories. I want to hear their situation. I want to know. And then when you do hear it, you hear everybody else You get what everybody else said. I'm gonna tell you what everybody else is saying. The same thing. The same thing. We're getting lack of information on taking care of things or doing things. You got more people that want to be gatekeepers and hiding information and not wanting to share information. Then I see other people, they come out and they start saying, they start looking at us weird, like when we help somebody, or how would I say this? If you help somebody and versus you helping somebody like, how would I want to say this? You help somebody and you giving somebody information. It's like, what you telling them that for? Like they look at you like you wrong for even saying something or wrong for even advising somebody. That's something you know, and to see that you're around the wrong people. Because why the fuck is you looking at this person upside their head while they consoling someone or giving person information or insight about something like lost souls? That's how you know you're around lost souls and empty souls. And it's they telling me, yo, you forgot to say this, and I did, y'all. So I was watching a video last night, and a lady was getting a piercing, and you know when there's piercings taking place, you bleed because they were taking a chunk of her skin out, and she didn't bleed, and I just started to like look. And I noticed like the inside when they pulled the skin out, it was dry and like a pink, like a regular pink color, but it wasn't like a dark pink. It was like it was a dark pink. It was like a dark pink color. And I was looking, I was like, you know, she's full of parasites. Like they're eating her in from the inside. They're eating her up in the inside. There was no blood. And then what's so crazy about it? He took his time putting the piercing in the inside the hole. It was just like a little bitty hole. And it wasn't all that little. It was about that size, you know? And I'm like, damn, like, I just started seeing the whole insides of her. Like, fucking worms, but they were like stiff worms. They were like long magnet worms. And they were thick and they were hard. Like a root. You ever had a potato and a potato has like a roots? And you ever purchase a potato and they got the little roots on them still, and you gotta break them off. That's how they show me in the womb. Like, that shit's sick. With that being said, y'all, like, share, subscribe to the channel. Cut your notification bells to catch these readings, because what somebody's trying to do, you escaping it. It is what it is. It's been brought out in plain sight. Okay? Because what somebody doing, they're starting to notice, like, it's pointless for me to do this. And I kept getting, like, a strong urge, like, that I need money. I did this for my money. I needed money. I needed this, I needed that. Like, it was like someone was saying it, trying to explain what the reason why they were doing something. That's no excuse. It don't matter what you need. Nobody don't give a fuck about that when you just going around just throwing magic on innocent people. That shit ain't normal. It's not, man. Like, literally take a moment, because it'll put the shoe on the other foot if you was in this position. And but the only thing is that you got regular people coming around, you're hanging out with certain people, you mingling, you in and out, and you know, and all of a sudden someone throws some shit at you. You're gonna feel disrespected. You're gonna feel like that shit ain't right. You're gonna want your lick back and this, that, and the third. You're gonna feel totally disrespected. And that's some real ass shit. And then to know who doing it.
I just wanted like to take out a little time to briefly introduce myself. My name is Nicole, and I am a licensed cosmetologist located in Port Arthur, Texas. I do offer a wide variety of services, and I also service all textures of hair. My goal is always to get a person's hair to a healthy state. If it's not already there, if your hair is healthy, then I'm gonna do everything in my power to maintain the health of your hair. I offer nail enhancements as well. Acrylic, cordial, poly. In your life, somebody holding on to you. Who is it? Gel-X, manicures.
But y'all, that's what I had to talk about. I'm gonna enter for none of this other bullshit. So, with all that being said, we're gonna go ahead and alchemize, and we're gonna call our energy back and our power back. Okay. So close your eyes. See nothing before you. See nothing behind you. See nothing above you or underneath you or on the side of you. So just see that everything is just, it's clear. Okay? That's out of your way. And whatever transpired, whether it was a dream state, whether it was just someone's harboring your energy, or whether it was someone pulling from you or projecting or attacking you, I want you to see yourself where you're at. And I want you to take in the peace. Your own peace. Not nobody else's peace. Your own peace, okay? Okay. And I want you to say these words: peace, be still. Mind, body, heart, and soul. Be still. Peace, be still. Okay? Receive that energy, receive those words. And I want you to call your power and your energy back. Okay, so you can repeat after me. I call my power back. I call my energy back. I call my peace back. I call my joy back. I call my love back. I call back in my concerns. I call back my concerns. I close the door on all negativity. I shut the door. It's no room for anything that's not on my frequency or my timeline. Okay? I call those things unknowingly. Okay? With love and divine care. Okay? Call it back all with love and divine care, knowingly and unknowingly. Okay? Now, open your eyes, and I want you to say these words to yourself. And I was thinking of one, and I hear my person saying one, but that's not what this is not what I want to say. I want you to know that your home. I want you to say to yourself, "My home is safe. No one would cross my threshold without my consent or knowledge. I have peace in my home. No matter what's going on, there's peace in my home. I am the peace." Okay? I set the tone for my day, my life, and my path, and my purpose. I am in control of all things. I have free will and I have free choice of who I'll allow in and who I will allow to come out. And those things that no longer align with me must leave me. I have life and life abundantly. I have peace in my home. What I desire to bring in my home will last. Anything that I touch return into gold. Anything that I touch, it will multiply. Anything that I bring in is secure, is protected, it is safe. Okay? Start speaking life into a situation where people are attacking you and are trespassing in. People coming in your home, people taking things out of your home, people, getting in your business. See that your business is your business and see that that door is closed upon the people that's trying to intrude into your personal life, your relationships. I will have peace. Say, I will have peace in my relationship. I will have peace in my conversation. I will have privacy in my life. I will have peace in my life. My mail will come on time. I will receive my mail. I will receive important information that belongs to me, that pertains to me. You will receive it, claim it. Because see, they want to reroute you. They want to take you off of what they doing for you not to claim or not to speak on these things that these people doing. And you need to. Because I'm going to tell you what this person was trying to rob me and saying, I'm loved, I'm important, I'm somebody. We already know that. We're on a higher timeline. You see how somebody's stuck back there on something that you done already put in promotion and then already surpassed? Now that people see you and view you as that, they want you to stay there because that's what people view you and see you as. Love, like, caring, and supportive and a nurturing person. They see you as that already. So why you going to go repeat that? Why you going to say that? When what's going on is what's the problem. People coming in your house, taking your items, putting things and items in your food. You got to limit yourself on how much food you put in your own home where you're supposed to be secured in. Where you're supposed to feel safe in. Make it make sense. Where you're supposed to have respect in your home at. There's no respect. Everybody crossing boundaries. Everybody projecting in your house, watching you bathe, watch you eat, watching you sleep to do spell work on you, evading your comfort space where you rest your soul, where you rest your mind, where you ease your mind. You bathe, you can't even bathe good because people watching you while you bathe. You can't even get dressed because they're actually rejecting it and watching you put your clothes on. You can't even have a decent conversation because they're tapping into your phones. They're putting shit in speakers in your home. Make that shit make sense. You got to speak those things that actually are happening and claim your power back from that. And shut the door on these people if they're having that type of access to you, because ain't no way in hell nobody supposed to have that type of access over you. And we're out here wondering why everywhere we going, people coming up and attacking us or trolling us like we are fucking criminals. And they're the fucking criminals. They're the ones breaking spiritual laws. Ain't even living by the spiritual laws at that. What's up? They out here acting like we walking in spiritual marriages when it comes to your children. They're attacking your children, trying to get your kids and other different children, your children, to attack you and to come at you like you ain't no good parent. Like your kids don't have the common sense to know or to realize that, hey, mama, we need you, but it's like it's to say, and me as a mother and me being a high priest, it's like it's to say, mama, we know we love you, we know we care about you, but we just gotta say what we feel. But while we do it, we all gonna say it. This person get a chance to say what they gotta say. This person get a chance to say what they gotta say. And ain't none of it, how would I say this? Ain't none of it coming from a heart place. Ain't none of it their own words. And you probably will say to yourself, like, girl, get over that. That is some kids' heart. That is what they said. No, it's not. My kids knew the difference when they were younger. And I'm going to say something, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to let it go. I said leave it alone. I'm letting it go. I'm letting God take control. And I'm going to say this. My kids knew that their father couldn't do a lot of things. And I'm going to say that. They knew the difference when they came to me. And I'm going to tell you how I know that my kids knew the difference. Other people was telling me, you must be the mama. I said, yeah. And they even say this verse to me, I can tell. And I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that. Let that marinate. Because some people now are being exposed for the lies that they brought on with these old folks. And these were older people and young people were telling me, well, we know you the mama. They know I was the mama. So, when you know, God will shut your mouth. God will shut your mouth. God shut my mouth so much to the point where I was saying things to my children about what their other siblings have done said towards me. And to the point where I had to explain myself to my child, not once but twice, because I know they had a rough moments. I know they did. I experienced the same thing. So, for my kids to experience the moments, and my mama didn't even beat us. My mama didn't beat me. My mama didn't abuse me. Our home was disbobulated. Our home wasn't livable. It wasn't. And let alone the cousins that lived there, they stayed there. They didn't get taken. And they was the main ones attacking me and my other sisters and got us all taken. Something to think about, y'all. Somebody been lying for years. Somebody been getting benefits for you for years. And it's time to release that. Bring it on back. Okay? And it gave people information that was yours. People weren't even supposed to get that type of information, man. And look, I'm going to tell you something. When you hold your peace from everything that kind of transpired, but just put out the narrative and not breaking it all down for what it is, I'm going to tell you something. God will give you evidence that things are going to work out for you. And yesterday I got up, they were doing some heavy spell work on me. No, day before yesterday, which was Wednesday or Thursday. I think it was Wednesday. And I heard my person say, call the post office. Call the post office. Call the post office. It was like, yeah, bitch, not call the post office, because I got a letter. I had the post office to send me a letter to write in a complaint about me not getting my mail, okay? And they sent that letter, and they letting me know that he got it. Because you telepathing me, telling me to call the post office. What the fuck am I going to call the post office for? So I'm going to tell you what Divine did. Divine put on my YouTube page about the post office. The post office are now being targeted. They're being targeted for rerouting people mail, stealing people banking information, stealing their debit cards, stealing their packages. They're all being exposed for. They're all in the RICO crimes. They're all being under investigation while they living their life of Raleigh. That's why I said, I hope they're having fun. I hope they're having fun. So what you thought you was getting away with it because you was in a big community and a big collaboration with a whole bunch of people that was breaking the laws and stealing shit, and it wasn't theirs to take, getting a hold of information because you were working with higher ups that their higher ups can't be touched, you lied. You lied, and you convinced yourself of that lie. Evidently, and I'm going to tell you something, because if it was that comfortable, the post office wouldn't be on the news. They wouldn't be talked about. It wouldn't be on social media. It wouldn't be being addressed for what's transpired. So y'all get ready to take y'all L. for violating people, stealing people information, and y'all the ones that's up in these courthouses that go work in the courts to obtain people inheritance, to claim information that's not for you, and you send that shit to your family members. Get your ass ready to get up out that seat. As a matter of fact, save yourself a publicly embarrassment and go ahead and put your 30 to 45 day notice in. That's what you go ahead and do. Save yourself the embarrassment, because y'all ass is going on the news. Y'all going on the motherfucking news. Yeah, y'all are. Yes, y'all are. Y'all going on the fucking news channel. Y'all gonna be all in the papers. Y'all gonna be fucking talked about. Y'all are. And the family members that did it, that y'all let do the footwork, that's gonna be the main ones to take that lick and gonna tell everything that you told them to do. There they is. You can tell on your ass. Cause you barely gave them anything out of it. Yeah, you didn't give them much. No, you didn't. You know you didn't. That's why they mad. That's why they gonna tell on your ass. Cause they ain't going down for your shit that you set up and that you did, because you were under oath. You were under oath when you got that job position. And see, people not gonna really say too much about that because they know they were wrong. They know that they're guilty. Even the judges should be mindful, because they're all corrupted.